What's up, cooks? It's Wednesday. So I did exactly what I said I wasn't going to do. I said that I wasn't going to teach myself canning just because it was another thing that I was going to jump into. But I went shopping on the internet and guess what I bought? The Ball's Complete Book of Home Preserving and Ball's Canning Back to Basics. So I guess I'm getting into canning. So join me. I've got a few things that I've ordered on the internet. Starting to get a little comfortable in the kitchen, finally. But let's take a look at what I got. So I know I said I wasn't going to get into canning, but I kind of decided to. So we have the Homestead channel up and running. If you haven't visited us over there, it is Blue Ridge Mountain Homestead here on YouTube. We put a couple videos, not too many lately. We are getting going on that. It was just, we got to get settled a little bit. And so we will be taking off with that. As part of us being here on this new property, and we have a lot of space to grow a lot of gardens, I knew that I'm going to have to learn how to can. I've resisted it for a long time, but Eric has like big plans to add a bunch of gardens, and there's going to be a lot of stuff that we got to preserve just because I don't want it to go to waste. There's only two of us. So I did buy these. I bought the Ball Complete Book of Home Preserving so I can teach myself how to can. So I need to get a canner. I need to get a few supplies. I was thinking about, should I get an all-American canner? Should I just get, a pressure canner? I'm not going to do meat. So I really just need a water bath canner at this point. But I guess this is the start of it. I can't avoid it now, right? So I did buy a couple other books. Here, boo-boo. I'm supposed to open it with this? Isn't that some kind of paint tool?
It's actually for carpets.
For carpets?
Yeah.
Okay. So when I started setting up the cookbook library, I was like, I need something to invigorate me, right? So I got a couple new books for the cookbook library. This I got on Thrift Books. Actually I got two of these. These are by Burt Green. I thought I needed to add these because these are really like core resources, classics that I really wanted to have some of Burt Green's books in my collection. So there's Green on Greens and Grain. I got Green on Greens. This is for our new adventure, right? And I got Burt Green's Green cookbook. So this is like, everybody says that like these are must-haves. They cover all kinds of different vegetables. So if you want to learn what to do with cauliflower, you just look up cauliflower. Tells you all about the history of it, what to look for in a good head of cauliflower, and then it gives you some recipes to use that vegetable. So it basically goes vegetable by vegetable and covers them. Parsnips, peas, potatoes, spinach, squash, string beans, sweet potatoes. So it's sort of organized by vegetable and not necessarily like by course or something. This too is grain, so it's barley, bulgur, oats, oat bran, 11 other richly textured grains with 400 inventive recipes, including hush puppy fried chicken. And this is his classic book. I don't know if these overlap, so we'll see. This I actually don't remember what it is. Okay, so this is a book that I really wanted to add to my cookbook library. So every country or region, you can say that there's some fundamental cookbooks that you can like envision that region as being. So like America, we have, The Joy of Cooking, we have Betty Crocker, we have
McCormick?
Yeah. No. We have Mastering the Art of French Cooking. We have Julia Child. We've adopted that French cooking, right? Mexico, we have Diana Kennedy. Italian, we have San, right? We have all those classic cookbook authors that you would say is the standard for that area. So for Australia, we have Stephanie Alexander. She wrote a book, which is right here. I believe this is like the most recent edition, but I think it was originally published in 1994. And this one I think is from
2014?
Maybe 2014. So on the back, the book of a lifetime, the book for a lifetime of cooking. So this is The Cook's Companion by Stephanie Alexander, the complete book of ingredients and recipes for the Australian kitchen. I don't have too many specifically Australian cookbooks. I wanted to start out with the classic, right? And that's what this book is. This book is, I believe, almost 1,000 pages. Yeah, 1,026 pages. And I'm so happy to have this book in my kitchen. This is amazing. If you want to start your collection out with a lot of the fundamental classic textbooks, this isn't really classic because it's not, it's like an old textbook, but old cookbook. But this has gotten so much acclaim since it was published.
500,000 copies sold.
Yeah, this is like the new classic. So this covers everything from basics, vegetables, meats, beef, beautiful pictures in it. I want to dive into this cookbook. I think we're going to go a lot more in depth with this. There's just so much here, and I want to digest this book. If you're the type that like reads cookbooks, like regular, books, this is a great place to start. This book is amazing. Simple brines for pork cuts. This is pork, potatoes. We have gnocchi, potato flatbreads, potato salad with bacon and sour cream, potato omelet, potato frittata, potatoes in paper parcels, curried vegetables, salty potatoes. Oh my gosh. This is one of those books that you can just completely dive into. And it's as good as I thought it was going to be. It is really as good as I thought it was going to be. So this is The Cook's Companion by Stephanie Alexander. And yeah, I'm so glad to have this. So yeah, we're moving in and I went shopping. I actually don't know what's in this, to be honest with you. Oh, okay. So I wanted to do some kind of interesting things. I want to make Eric some little candy bars, and I want to give it a try. So I got these 12 cavity, it's called the soap butter mold, but you can use it for candies, right? I'm not really I don't think bake in these things. To make little candy bars.
So,
So to make candy bars, you're gonna make your filling. You're gonna melt your chocolate. You'll fill it in here. You'll put your fillings in there, whatever. You're making a nougat, right? You're making nuts or whatever you're gonna put in there. You put more chocolate in there, and then you let it harden up, and you pop these babies out, and you maybe drizzle them with some.
Don't forget the coconut.
You can make coconut.
Almond Joy, baby.
You can make some almond joys, right? You can drizzle it with a little white chocolate over the top. Make candy bars, right? So I'm gonna try to make some candy bars. I figured I'll make some candy. I'll develop an Eric bar for Christmas, his Christmas present.
Make some Red Hots that are big.
You could make some big Red Hots.
Mm-hmm.
This other thing is kind of interesting. I don't know if this is going to be a bust. These are Baker's Dream, right? This is not really the appropriate thing to open stuff with. These are hot dog pans.
Hot dog pans.
Hot dog pans. You can make.
You boil them or steam them?
Hot dog buns.
Oh, buns.
In these little pans. Look at, they're kind of small though. Small hot dogs. Buns. You could actually also make a big corn dog bun in here.
Well, do the buns rise like brick?
Yeah, they look like hot dog buns.
Okay, well.
Baker's Dream hot dog pans. I would have to make a really small.
Just break your dough, like a half ounce of dough.
Yeah, small.
1 ounce.
A small batch.
Well,
I might put the hot dogs in here with some cornbread. That's what I'm thinking. So those are hot dog pans. Okay, what else did I get? Actually, some of these have been sitting here for over a month because I just haven't had a chance to play around with them. But I can tell you I'm finally slowly getting in my groove again. What the heck kind of box opener is this? What have you got me into?
hey, drastic times cause for drastic, actions here.
Yeah.
There you go. Yay, you got it.
Oh! These are not the size I thought they were. Oh, no! Okay. So, I tried to order these to make Korean egg bread. And they look a little too big for that. I want to make Korean egg bread. And these aren't, those are a little too big for that. I don't know, I think I screwed that up. Oh wait, no, my bad. I must have ordered something else. I must have ordered these for some reason. I thought I wanted to make like a little boat-shaped thing. So, because here is what I bought for the, it's called a Cheesecake mold, but these, they use these to make Korean egg bread. And I'm so excited to be able to make that stuff. It looks amazing, and I'm gonna try it out. I mean, I could make all kinds of little things in here, little cakes, but I specifically bought it for that. So these are chef-made nonstick cheesecake molds. guess they're to make, oh yeah, now that's the right size. So there's this thing going around with Korean egg bread, and you put like a batter in there with an egg on top of it, and they like puff up. So that's what I bought these for, to make that. I could actually make other things. I could make cheesecakes in these, little mini cheesecakes in those. Sweet. So that's what those are. Those are my little pans for Korean egg bread. And here's another mold for some candies. So those are, I don't want to touch it. Those are for chocolate bars. I made these, bought these to make little chocolates, like little square chocolates.
I don't need to fuss with that. Just give me the pot. Once it's melted, just say,
No.
"Here, Eric."
So I'm going to make that. I'm going to make some candies for Eric for Christmas. And then I got this thing, it's called a Hamburger Mold. I kind of thought these were interesting because it has a lid on it like a Pullman bread to keep your buns to be like dish shaped, not so they don't rise and dome. So you can do hamburger buns without the cover, in English style muffins, English muffins with the cover, like Pullman style. So here's the pan. So you can make regular hamburger buns in here, but if you wanted them to stay flat, like it would look like a flat English muffin,
Maybe
you can put this lid on here.
Maybe you want to make a Big Mac at home and have like 3 layers, right?
Exactly, you could do that. Keeps it flat. You could make the center ring, the bottom and the center in this, if you want it to flat kind of bun like that. So that's what it is. It has a lid on it, similar to a Pullman pan. So cooks, I have managed with this little haul to dive myself straight into canning. So if you know of a good water bath canner, let me know in the comments. I'm very new at canning and I'm gonna try this out. Obviously I made jam before, but I've never canned it. I usually just make refrigerator jam. So we're gonna be doing that. I need to learn how to do this because Eric's gonna pump out some stuff and he wants pickles. I don't know why he's into pickles lately, but yeah, so we're going to be trying some things out in the canning arena.
And ice cream. Pickles and ice cream.
And we're going to be making some candy for Eric for Christmas. And I'm so glad to have that Stephanie Alexander bug. I hope you have a great week. I'm starting to get my legs, as you will, in this kitchen.
Your groove on?
Starting to get my groove on. I'm starting to feel like it's my space. And so I'm ready to go. Yeah. I hope you have a great week. And I hope you enjoyed this little haul. Happy Wednesday.